All right, my people, now good morning and welcome to TMC Radio. Sorry, say we dey come behind time. You know, say a technical issue. One thing when they come on a technical issue, but we don't feel resolve am. Welcome to Inside Nigeria, our own political program where we go dey look on stories when they affect Nigeria in general. And I don't get my two country people, my two guests for the house. They don't sit down and they're not ready to look inside this matter. Today for Inside Nigeria, we dey look INEC in proper. Now, me still be the host, Ifunanya Okweze, and I get two gentlemen here. They go introduce themselves, and then we go look the matter proper, and then we go hear from their end and wait till they get to talk. If you follow us live on Radio Garden, just download the Radio Garden, just enter TMC Radio. You'll hear us live and direct. Or if you follow us for Instagram for tmc._tv. If you follow us for Facebook for TMC TV, you feel say you want just follow our website, you enter www.tlifemedia.com, or you enter YouTube, you just see us direct for TMC TV. Now there we dey gidigba. First thing before we go fully make our guests introduce themselves, I get our chief news editor in the house, our own Google Oka. Abeg, introduce yourself.
I greet you now, my country people. My name still remains Erenosa.
And I get my country brother for here. They happy say I see that close to her this morning. May introduce himself.
My dope people, the world people, I greet you now because we know so you now they listen to us. Now me, una country brother, Mr. Omo Osifo. Where everybody knows say na radio man I be. I did here Gidigba for TMC this morning to come talk to the matter we concern our country, Nigeria, our country we love so much. We don't talk about it since I did here Gidigba. Mona not go anywhere. Omo Osifo. They here full time. We gonna join her for all the social media. We got talk just now. People we never see Omo Osifo face. We gonna see him. We gonna join this social media platform. We gonna foresee my face. Now good morning this morning.
All right, the radio man they here. The house. The radio man they the house. Yes, we want look INEC in full. No need to just the beat around the bush. And before we start our discussion, I just want to make we hear this word when they come directly from INEC before the election. I don't want to make we assume say INEC talk am, INEC no talk am. More just hear the word directly, just for like 2 minutes or 1 minute and 30 seconds. More hear am directly from INEC.
For the conduct of the 2023 general election. And out of 14 activities we listed, out of the 14 activities we considered as fundamental and critical to the electoral process, we have already implemented 11 of those activities. And we are proceeding apace with our preparations. We have prepared and we have prepared well. We have the full complement of the beavers that will be used for voter accreditation and authentication. And we also have a full complement of the beavers we use as backup or as redundancies. We have also started the training of our registration area technical support staff that will in turn train all the ad hoc staff that will operate these beavers on election day. We have also deployed over 60% of the necessary materials required for the conduct of this election to various locations. So in terms of our own preparations, we are daily getting ready. We've revised our MOU with the National Union of Road Transport Workers, with the National Association of Road Transport Owners, as well as the marine unions. And we're also going to sign individual contracts with the various transport providers of the various drivers. So we are getting ready. We are not going to be found wanting in terms of our own preparations, in terms of our own processes, and also in terms of our own procedures. We are in a slightly more comfortable position now than we were during the 2019 general election. So we don't have any fears whatsoever relating to the organization and conduct of election.
All right, we don't hear from the spokesperson of INEC, Festus Okoye, the spokesperson. You know, say now they speak on behalf of Professor Yakubu. Now, from Omosifo, what do you get to talk about this 2023 election from INEC perspective?
Yes, now me, una contribute Omosifo. Yes, people when they listen for me for house, they know say when they looking for me anywhere in the world. You know, say me now friend of INEC. I dey follow INEC bomber to bomber, especially my friend, the talk man for INEC Festus Okoye, both for national television and social media. So many things where they talk, we be say belle not sweet almost if at all. Because my friends, I get friends from everywhere in the world where they listen to waiting with the talk for here in Nigeria, try to use our voice to shape in Nigeria. But it's quite unfortunate that so many things where I talk, they not do so many. Now me belle not sweet me at all because I was not comfortable. I think say this 2023 general election, now it go be the height where we say the whole world supposed to clap for Nigeria. But what it happen, belle not sweet me that day at all because me na the kind person where we say person tell me something, I go believe am. I'll wait till to say we'll give am the benefit of doubt. Now I give our Oga Festus Okoye because I don't believe say INEC will behave the way they behave for the presidential election, even in National Assembly election. I think some of us don't get comfortable with what we see. And based on say me, I did feel that they get it back. I see everything from beginning to the end. So as we dey go on, I go dey continue to give on and wait till we see for feed because that money for presidential election, now there they for first start. And they start my rack center to my police unit.
No, whatever is
okay,
here.
whenever is
Whatever is there.
Okay.
Mr. Nosa, according to Wikipedia from the source, direct from source, it said 2019 general election, 2019, you get 82,344,107 people when he register. Then they can say the election, the turnout can be 34.75%, a decline from 2015 election. So it dropped.
It got dropped for 2019.
Yes, it got dropped. Which means say 2015 election, the people when they come and come vote, they greater than the people when they come vote. But according to INEC, the sensitization, INEC move around, give a lot of people, give people hope. And 2023 election now, they can say the population increase when you register for election. We get 93 million people. Now, 2019, they say 34.75% that come out. But the 2023, when we get the highest number of voters card when they collect, the highest number of people when you register, it can't decline to 26.71% from 37 to 26, which really means 8.04 people drop the percentage. Now, this one na INEC fault or na the masses they carry voters card they no come out?
Well, according to INEC, I believe as with your analysis, so the people will not collect their voters card. According to INEC, before election, see they still plenty, they jabberata for their office. And the same INEC can't let people understand, say, the people where they come out to come vote, we come carry card to vote. Because your question now, you go remember, say, in 2015, 2019, it different from 2023. If you go remember, say, CBN Balaba, it come for 2023. It not there for 2019, it not there for 2015. You go remember, say, fuel matter, it not share for 2015, it not share for 2019. So many things they will be say, it affect so many persons who supposed to go vote. It affect so many persons where they come out before they come vote, say they go share money, which this 2023 money matter not to involve because they don't see the money share. So to my own understanding, the numbers of persons who go collect voters card will be they register because of the day of election waiting they go take go house. This 2023 disappointed because nobody day or no money where they will share for anybody. So majority of the people they come out to come vote, their conscience, it be like they can't reduce because the people they come vote for money matter. Many past people they come vote for their conscience. That be my small understanding. For any calculation, say people can't carry voters card. It dey many than 2015 and 2019, but they not come out to come vote. That's to tell you, say, the people where they come vote for immediate waiting could concern their belly. They plenty past people they can't change the narrative. They can't come out to say, let us change the government from bad to good or from good to bad.
Alright, Oga Omosifo, now you hear what he talk, say,
yes.
So many people, some people they come out for belly infrastructure.
Yes.
Permit me to use that word, belly infrastructure.
Stomach
Stomach infrastructure. That makes some people they come out, come vote.
Yes.
Now, because from the things wey we see online, from the fillers and different things wey we see online,
Yes.
people turn out. Some people even use their phone. Some people on motor light. I see where some people on their motor light wey they call vote. And you see the turnout. You sure say people no come out, or na INEC get issues?
Na two way now I go look this matter. Number one, na INEC. If you look 2019 general election, even my village, for my office for Benin here, we see INEC motto that they walk around, they tell people say, na so day na be election, muna come vote. They carry one that truck that time. But this 2023 general election, we not see INEC for street. I'm not sure say they place advert for here say, may they tell Nigeria say, na today be election, make una come cast una vote, muna come on election day. I'm not sure say that one day. And secondly, you know say INEC say without voters card, you no go fit vote. Without voters card, permanent voters card on election day, you no go fit vote. I believe say that one contribute. Say because that period 2019, many people, many politicians, they hide under the guise of incident form. Pack people come, they'll come vote, they'll come count and join them. So as they remove that incident form, now I feel say make a lot of people stay house. Like what my brother talk, my brother is very correct. Best way they hungry, we never chop for 3-4 days. 1,000 not dey pocket, e money dey bank, e dey trap inside bank. You know, belle no go sweet am, make e come vote. No, the person wey get sweet mind, no be your comfort. Na person wey get sweet mind, your comfort. So all these things are all the factors wey responsible for the low turnout for this general election. So assuming INEC do their part, this issue of naira not dey there, issue of fuel not dey there, issue of sensitization dey there. I hope and this incident form, now all these things na join together wey me feel say na make a lot of people not come out that day. Because before you see politicians, they'll go park people come from where they for park they come, they'll carry incident form give them. INEC say without voters card you no go vote. So for that area, na me they look and say na make the situation drop, because they talk and say without a voters card you no go fit cast your vote. Now so me see am.
Oga, now more looking from this perspective. Now, from your own as a teacher, say you be teacher, lecturer, how many you score INEC over 100 for this 2023 general election? Because you know why you need to score. You did the feed, you work around that day, you nearly go the 18 local government.
Yes.
So you know it's above for Ekubaka, it's above for Oredu or Via. So you score INEC, just score INEC, then I'll ask you.
If you dey push me to score INEC, my belle no sweet. I fit not get any percentage to give them. If you push me without you not allow me analyze, I not get any score mark when I dey give them.
Okay, analyze now.
Good. We go Ikpobaoka, Ward 7 for Ubeku Primary School. The outdoor staff with the pack come. We interview some of them. Why una never, the presidential election I want to tell you so, why una never start as at after 9, una never start accreditation for voting? One of them, we not go call her name, say they go 4-day training till this very moment. They never pay them for the 4 days. That very day, I'm talking about the election.
On the 25.
Yes.
Of February.
February. Say they never pay them for that reason. Until they pay them, they no go arrange seats, bring us sensitive material for accreditation before voting. I carry waka comot from that place. I go Ward 7 for Oredo, pay primary school. As at after 12, they never still arrange their chairs. People dey line, they eager to vote. They say INEC never ready. And I still ask question, why material late? They say don't tell me material this school year. That because say they never come settle them for the training. Now make them hold. Now they tell them say they will pay them. Now make they come out, make elections. So you see and I say, for me, from that foundation till the end of the March 18 election, INEC failed woefully. If I begin to chook mouth for so many areas.
No, chook mouth. Now
if I begin to chook mouth now for so many areas where INEC will fail. One, they disturb our radio and television with transmitting of result from polling unit to portal. I try and log in before election day. They tell me say they never launch am. That until they launch the secretariat, then they go launch the beavers and the portal, the transmitting of results. Thursday, I try log in, no way. Friday, still the same. Saturday, election proper day. I say make I from there they get some results from areas where I not free reach for Edo, even outside Edo. It not still open. And this one I waited to disturb our telephone, disturb our radio, disturb our television. They shout every day that this time around and INEC is going to be different from before. This time around we are going to do it. I can't even dey fear say that they because of one candidate they do this their campaign. Say because maybe they don't connect with CBN and NNPC, wherefore not they, money not they, INEC don't join them. Are you getting me? To frustrate one political party and the candidate. It could be my fear. So when they begin to do sensitization for it's going to be the best among what has happened before, I can't say how. And Nigerians, including me, the way we ready for to get the best of INEC for 2023 election, they failed us woefully. So which percentage you want to make I can't give them? Say they can't declare person winner at the end of the day of their own comfort? No, not possible. So if I think from my end, I need to think for some people where they cry for us today say INEC did not do well at all. Then on that area, this one mainly happened because the first election, tsunami hit many politicians. The Bogons where they win the election before, governors where they win the election before, because of the resources where they their hand and the control where they control security agents. Are you aware that one political party came from nowhere with the tsunami hit from the people? They voted against these people because they don't see money spent. INEC not see money chop. They don't see where share money. So many things involved that day that the masses came out and voted for their choices. The March 18 election, where they do for governorship and House of Assembly, Edo State only do run election for Igweben, Esan Central and Esan West Federal Constituency, where this present speaker for Edo State later come win.
Yes, Honorable Marcos.
Honorable Marcos. Marcos come from Esan West, which is Ekpoma. Marcos don't win Ekpoma when he come from. He can't go win Igweben where he not come from. He can't go win Irua where be Esan Central where he not come from. Ekpoma go when he come from, he not winner. That one an election where he lie on the hands of INEC. Then again, because they can't release money for the second election, as we speak, the problem when INEC experience for the second election, and I believe I go out and advise them, make them not they use university professors again.
No. We never reach there.
No, you say make I score INEC.
No, we never reach there. No, come there.
Now you say make I score INEC.
Never go that university. Wait, even your time, sir, your time. Oga, almost if you don't hear from me in direction.
Yes.
Because if I give my Oga time talk, he just that's it. We have to sleep. It is best for INEC. Yes, Oga, almost if.
Yes.
Now, if anything, I believe INEC for personally me, I believe INEC. Now, we must, and from their mouth, transmit result
of course
electronically.
Yes.
Now you sure say this result wey dem no transfer electronically e no get negative impact for the election? That one na one question I wan ask you. And number two question na you sure say INEC work for the masses or they work for some politicians?
Yes. The first question wey you ask me say the transmission of the result whether e no get negative effect. 100% e get negative effect because the reason be say all Nigerians, both the one wey dey house and wey dey outside Nigeria wey they call diaspora, everybody log in to see wetin be the outcome. E get wetin oyibo dey call real life. Maybe for example, almost if we dey go Ring Road, I reach Ring Road, I on my phone, you dey see me say yes, almost if we really dey Ring Road. So that at the end of the day, you person wey get doubt, you go get believe. Like me, I was 100% championing INEC, both for my Facebook and for my Twitter, for my social media pages, even on radio. people go dey accuse INEC. I say make una give the benefit of that. They even dey talk say almost if you dey work with INEC. I say I no dey work with them. I'm a businessman. The reason why they not transmit that result, na only INEC know. And for me, belle no sweet me at all, because it gets so many places. Even when we hold our conference, Association of Good Governance for Kenya, I tell them say this 2023 general election na go set a standard for the whole of Africa, and all of them agree with Omo Osifo. But later when they not come transmit the result, it can't be say the result where they come dey write with biro, where be say they go, some people go reach the table, they go make mistake, or say they go back go correct am. Not be so they tell us. If they have told us where they are going to transmit the result manually, fine and good. But not be say you don't give people hope. You don't give a lot of Nigeria hope. Don't go up. Don't believe say yes. Even from inside my bedroom, Professor Sokoye tell us say we go fit dey follow the result bomber to bomber. Even my children small note, let me carry say okay, as the result they download, I go to write am for my small note, the calculator. But unfortunately that day we were not able to log in. So for INEC not put that result for that place, no. That thing not sweet me at all. Belle not sweet me, because the only way to make everything dey okay for the world today na through technology. Make INEC try as much as possible. Make they tell Nigerians the reason why they not put that in, so that subsequently they'll figure amend that. But if now Ebola now, they don't summon INEC. INEC at the end of the day they'll give a white paper report. What are the reasons we make them not put the result for online, so that Nigerians and other people in the world go see them. That is for that, because I was not happy at all. And the reason when I make sure say I carry a lot of people go register for INEC, go collect their PVC for INEC, now because say I believe say yes, INEC go do wetin they talk. But as they not come do and so no, belle not suit me. Anytime I think I say INEC don't put the result for online that very days with the real life, I think I was highly disappointed on INEC. So INEC have to find a way to tender or reserve apology to the good people of Nigeria. Even international community, they need to tender apology to them, because a lot of us we so much believe on her. You know, the way somebody believe on, like me now, if not be smart, I'm supposed to get psychological trauma, because something when you believe on, you know, say when you believe on something, the thing can't fail. You know, say Oibo get now, because say we here when Nigeria will be. If not Ebola, supposed to the hospital, they treat me for psychological trauma, because what you believe on, the thing can't fail. Not be as the way you predict her. You go get as a B now. So now be that one. The second question again, I better remind me.
Before I come to the second question now, Oga, I want to quickly ask Oga based on in alignment with you. Yes. Now, Oga, from the insert when we play, we hear from Professor Okoye say all the beavers machine, they don't charge at that. That day you go feed, you see some beavers machine when it come with low battery. Now, what do you feel say INEC do for the society?
I don't know the one way you want me to talk again. I don't put my mouth tell you say this people don't disappoint us. The only thing I hear from my brother just now be saying, you beg INEC, make them improve for their technology. Now those things one time I hear. If INEC according to you say they come out to come agree to Nigeria say they failed woefully, then we pray for their advancement. Now you dey talk about Ekiti and Osun. Are you aware that INEC came out after Osun election that some persons tried to hack the server? Are you also aware that INEC almost won't tell us say beavers be one disappointed, but for general election they are going to improve? You know, say INEC get so many English where they tell they pacify their hearts. INEC get so many excuses. You see Professor Sokoye, he lives be like waiting the sharp. If you talk out today, you forget say talking yesterday. You see the mistake where they make for Osun. You see the judgment where they give for tribunal. If you listen to the judgment, after that judgment, now INEC go buckle up. Because if INEC no escort that matter go appeal for PDP to win, the general election where they do for this country na failure. For the tribunal, they cite some areas by the new Electoral Act of 2022 as amended that anywhere there is overvoting should be cancelled. Do you get? A particular area there where they see overvoting, for tribunal they cancel and they can't declare Oyetola winner. That one a disgrace to INEC because they say they use beavers. A place you use beavers, they can't discover overvoting. Of disappointment to INEC be that one. INEC came out and said, okay now, we will return back to our legal team on the next step to follow. After that judgment, the next step to follow, they need to go let them know, say, if you say beavers fail, and some local government like Edia local government, they see overvoting, and they can't declare Oyetola winner, and you don't already declare Adeleke winner, there is a problem with beavers. Then they take buckle up, where they go to win for a piece. INEC they celebrate, say they win. PDP they celebrate, say they win. Oyetola they celebrate, say win. APC can't go lose for appeal. Because the same beavers idea, the same beavers technology, now that they carry go 2023, which they carry come, they take declare some persons winners. So many of them they go court now. So you'll see and I say, even the INEC, like I said before, they are failure wide. They are failure Jabrata full ground. If we begin to analyze their failure today, till this very moment, INEC never still wake up. And I go tell you, Yakubu Mahmoud, this election when he conducts so, now the highest failure compared to before. Because if you check from units, in some areas where we cover, some units, when you tell us, say beavers, once you do accreditation, immediately, within say situation room there, as you do accreditation, you vote. Because nobody will beavers capture when you say, I know they vote again. As you capture your finger or capture your face, you go vote abi.
Yes.
We say that they get their record somewhere. That if one agbero, one thug, one yeye person can go scatter election before collation, we say INEC, they don't want to go court again after election. That they don't tire to they spend money, they go court, they escort political parties, they go to court, go they defend the mandate where they give social party. Say they want reduce and they want stop them. Now make them bring out beavers to they do county for one situation room. If you like, you scatter the police center. We are not coming to do rerun there again. That lapses error from the political parties. We just say now the best way they want to give us. The truth must be said, my brother. When I hear recently, say, though they never tell us say that they come at those states to come do rerun. Forget about partisan politics. Forget about your interest. Who they win for particular area with INEC sensitization, that we beavers, we will be able to recognize, to reduce violence on election day. Whether you go scatter them, we don't get the result of that place. If INEC truthful and they stand by their words, any area where they scatter, either they cancel that place, call result for the area where they don't collate, declare the person winner. Whether they hear say that they come back to some areas to come conduct election where political parties they scatter based on their personal reasons, cancel that place, call result for another place where they not cancel. So that next time, if you they lose, you wait for them to call the result. If you they win, you wait for them to call the result. If your beavers not fit take records of what will happen there, because waiting me understand be say a place where they can conduct election, now place where you reach election not hold at all. Not be where election don't hold. Either they want to collation, they go scatter them. The INEC say they never get the result of that place. That's rubbish now. They fail.
All right, Oga Omosifo.
Yes.
According to INEC, for the February 25th election, and the one they call do for March 25th, they say we had a scatter election, no election. They say they cancel that. Wait till you go, they call non avoid. But that one at INEC. But we can't see INEC they talk with another side of their mouth for the March 18th election. Say places where they scatter, they can't talk. Say April 15th, they want to rerun for those places again. Like number one, I'll give you our own state. Ego. Now they say they want to rerun on the 18th. Now you know, just say even INEC they clash.
No wait, so they never point where they want to do rerun.
On the 5th. On the 15th.
On the 15th, they say they go do April 15th. They go do rerun. Like waiting me a fair year from Okoye mouth that in Edo State, Orion and Uwonde, a particular word, make I cite the village, Ewesi, and part of Uwonde, they never finish election for that place. So they go finish election. So now make we not to push out to House of Assembly, say that they come for House of Assembly. Because they never tell us, say, that they come ego to come do rerun. Or that they go radio to come do rerun. You remember, say, for Agbado Primary School, they get 24 units for that place.
Yes, 24.
24 units. Some people just go scatter around. Then INEC will go reformat their beavers. Where don't carry results. They will come back to that place to come do rerun. And that one not they happy about. So they never tell us, say, April 15 they can't do rerun for House of Assembly election. That according to national statements, that April 15 they will conclude all the rerun. So we never hear say that they come and do. They never talk say that they come and do.
Yes. From the body language of INEC, Omo Osifo, now rerun, from the body language of INEC. Now they come for rerun for the body language. Now, if we dey look INEC with all these ones now, and INEC come tell us say we no fit do this work alone. We want bring in professors, we want bring in lecturers. You know, the highest rank wey they say person they get for education na professor, and maybe another one there, I don't know, but the highest rank na professor. Now INEC come bring in professors, may help them out sort some of the issues of elections. Now almost if you sure say these professors don't meet the standard or they don't do well for elections.
Yes, my own perspective be say, my brother, the professors, me will like book well. I know say I respect them well. But as a human being, you will know say if you be carpenter or a doctor or a bricklayer, they say go look for somebody come. Who you go look for? Carpenter go look for carpenter. Doctor go look for doctor. So the oga of INEC, who he be?
A professor.
A professor. Who he go be friends? A professor. So it go difficult for us to say make it come on from that area. May go look for people for elsewhere. It go dey very, very difficult because these are the people we don't they work with for so many years. You know, say to become a professor, you do this the industry of lecturing job for a very, very long time. You don't know many people. So it go difficult for us to say make go. Only way we will beg, make them, some of the professors, may they try, may they do their best for their fatherland. Just like that woman for Abia State, the returning officer for Abia State, that woman. You see the brilliant job she did. Undermining the intimidation, the harassment, the money where they say they want give her. The woman said no. He go announce the result the way it be. And that is exactly what he should do to announce the result. Because if you go bring other sector, may they come help for the industry, for the INEC job, it go take more time for the man to know them. So for me, I don't get problem with professor. Only waiting we go beg them. Some of the way get shortcoming, will be say their way not clean. May they try as much as possible to do wetin this woman, the returning officer for Abia, do for Nigeria. You see the way she dey go back to class, she dey go back to school. All her students, even the local people, they come welcome her, give her hero welcome, clap for her. And I was watching the video, I was just smiling in my office. Even the video, I share am. Everybody wey dey my page dey see the video. So wetin me go beg? We know say the professor some get the way e be, but we will continue to use them because we know if you go tell the man, go find capital or doctor come, e no go work like that. Or may go carry somebody come from abroad, may come help her for INEC job. It's just that we have to be disciplined as a people. We have to be self-disciplined. We put our country first. If we as the public put our country first, you should say some of this matter, it will be very easy matter. It's a very easy matter. Just like what my brother talked just now. We read polling center, they never come out. They say they not pay them. Why you not pay them? Is it not their the work when they don't work when you're supposed to pay them? But by the time you not do your small part as a human being, irrespective of your discipline, whether you be barber, you be tailor, you be whatever, you be INEC chairman, you not do that your small. Now they put us for this problem we will do. We will do so. So whether we like it or not, me I go like am more leave am for the hand of the professor more dey continue to do help the oga of INEC dey do the work. I don't have problem, but only the way I go beg make all of the copy that woman from Abia State, because the woman, you see the pressure. She say she dey on pressure, then they threaten her. You say even though say she die, no concern her. But this is fatherland. The result wey dey on top of the table, e go answer the way e be. And the governor for that state wey be the governor, make you not forget to, as they give you the best, you must give the Abia people the best, and we go to follow you bomber to bomber. Now so me see and say reach this morning.
No, sir. Still for this matter, but we'll soon dey round up. Still for this matter. Still on the professor matter.
Anyway, you see, it gets some area where I go disagree with my brother. Because my eyes see majority of this whole problem. I don't say they don't give professor work, but professor, they get professors. The truth of the matter, waiting my eyes see for INEC, the day that they collate presidential results, I will make mention of a particular local government and the returning officer. The man come on Sunday, carry results from Onwa East, carry come the hall. You dey listen to me so?
Yes.
After I don't do a collation from the local government with the rec, he carry results, he come present. He present result finish. This one a professor. But before he start, the returning officer, Oga Patakota wey dey with the rec, because the EO, now they come with the returning officer from local government. Yes. The returning officer for the state ask him, introduce yourself. He call his name. Now there I know say Yawa go gas. He said, Professor, one thing. They call us and say department. He say animal science. You see where I say I go fight you for that thing where you talk, say make we continue with professors. Department there will be mathematics.
Yes.
Accounting day.
Yes.
Professor Mahmood, you want go look for professors. You don't look for people they calculate every day. You not go look for people where go give you calculation every day. When they do calculation every day to give you best results. You go animal farms, you go carry professor. Animal husbandry. He come finish, he read and finish. The calculation when he give different from the calculation we did for INEC collation. Now they ask a secretary at ICT, what is your calculation there? That one different from the one he bring from on one. They say go and reconcile with secretariat. You don't listen to me so?
Yes.
That returning officer don't disappoint INEC for that place. Yes. I don't disappoint the Onwa people for that place. He don't even disappoint the University of Benin. They gave him time from Sunday, go reach 4 o'clock on Monday. This man never still fit reconcile the result with INEC department for collation that day. But I try to tell you, my brother, if these people they look for professors, we not say they don't use professors. Try get professors, train them a month to election. The way they train your EOs, the way they train your ad hoc staffs. Not let any governor or any VC nominate people from department for now, because the thing could be like say they too take for house after 8 months of strike. Majority of these people they not get their salary in full. They can't they corrupt, because this last election for Edo State, all the returning officers who they carry as professors, majority of them disappoint the masses. This last election, now assistant professors they receive calls
for House of Assembly.
House of Assembly election, they go receive call. Then the next thing, collation not go continue again. Today people they plan to go court. People they wait for a rerun. Who lose election they happy to get rerun. Who they win election they vex. Say why they go do rerun for a place where they don't win election. So majority of these professors, I don't say they don't use them. They not go media sector, say journalists, now they want go meet. Make it can't do returning officer. As INEC trust them, Nigerians trust them. If you lecture me, and at the end of the day they can't use you do ringing, and you expect say maybe they decent me and not they corrupt, you lie. Because now you lecture me for university, and I can't contest to become House of Assembly member. You can't join INEC to fail me. that lecture wey you give me na nonsense. Professors and lecturers from the universities na example to the people na lecture, including the Mahmood na lecturer for school. So make una not disappoint Nigerians or disgrace Nigerians or disgrace yourself before Nigerians. When they bring you to come do your work, do it credibly. Do it the way you go satisfy the last man in the society. Not the last man in the society will call it cry. Again,
make dem stop to dey go animal farms, biology.
They go
history.
No, even wait, sorry. So wait, my just pause.
And they come now.
Yakubu na history he study.
Okay, listen to me. And they tell you, see, if you go, you want to be CBN governor. We don't see many CBN governors today. You know they play politics. We come from First Bank. Are you getting me? Majority of them are from First Bank. They'll say this one a former First Bank this and this one a former First Bank that. Majority of them don't do well. Even the so-called policy man, so if not this money we cut spoil so many things. If they try until our naira can begin depreciate, dollar can increase. Whether the business is going to do that time. So make a leave that side because that will not concern us for this matter now. If Mahmoud read history, he go pick history head to come be returning officer for one local government and to do plus and minus in us Abia, Mahmoud fail. Go mathematics, go physics, go chemistry, go take better people, not be piggery, not be agri science, crop science. I don't know what the park they can't do for Edo State. All of them with the presidential election, go check their history. All of the animal farm, piggery, fishery. No, in fact.
Okay. Because of time, sorry, because of time.
If you get what I want to.
No.
If I throw where?
Because of radio, I know maybe you talk. Oga Omosipo, you don't hear from Oga no sir.
Yes.
Now, he say people when they bring come the returning officer because he did the election in full. You know they say them say in the full. You should say
there now.
Yeah, yes, you did there. You should say those returning officers, political undertone, may I use the word, no join.
Wait, sorry. I say I be one talk.
No.
Wait till I want talk. Now you want bring her. You say because already.
Yes, my friend,
leave her for her.
Then
not bring her. Can't give
because in the next 10 minutes with the random. So Oga Omosipo, you know, just say most of those people when they bring come.
Yes. Most of the lecturers we did defeat that very day. We be returning officer, especially this last election, House of Assembly.
No,
election.
Nadia will take end.
Okay. Most of them, waiting me see, it just as a human being, you need to be upright, irrespective of your discipline, because this is our country. Corruption does spoil everything. You see, person wey no book go dey behave like carpenter. And not to say carpenter no book. You go see person wey be doctor go dey behave like lawyer. Wetin dey cause am na corruption. You see 1 + 1. If you pick children wey dey kindergarten, you fit add that together. You see person wey be lecturer, you no fit add 1 + 1 together. Wetin dey cause am na because of corruption. So wetin me go talk be say all these lecturers, I know some of them dey political office. Some of them na true. I know you. I be your godfather. I be your godmother. You be my godson. You know say that job, that professor job. Now me give you the job. You be the slave for house. You be not get work. You be Okada man before. Now me give you that lecturing job. Now they cause all these things. Now they cause am. He want play to his godfather. He want make sure he satisfy his godfather. Now payback time. Now some of them they look this matter to be. Say this time now me to pay my godfather back. This time now to pay my political leader back. This time now the time to pay that my godfather where don't they are going say yes now he did there. I make sure say he ring I help her ring election. In all, before you do anything to this country, fair look am. This is your country. If you spoil am, who want to repair am? So all hands. That's the reason I like United States. United States, most of this job they don't pay for it. It's part of your CV. Say yes, I work for INEC. I was a returning officer for XYZ. Now part of your CV. Now social responsibility they don't pay put. but now because of say the money you be lecturer, you know one politician, you don't know for your mind say if I make sure say this man win now, he go give me XYZ, or he don already credit my account. Na dey cause am. If you say, assuming say as I dey talk am every day, say you make politicians, governor, president, civil to dey civil servants salary scale, I not sure say all this nonsense go dey happen now. Say maybe president e dey level 16 step 12, governor level 12 step 8. I not sure say all this thing go happen, because I not sure say anybody go bribe, go give lecturer money make take increase the this thing. No be wetin dem dey do for classes. You wetin dem do for class, they carry some of the carry enter field. But in all, me go beg the lecturers, may they try as much as possible. Oyibo don talk and say building a nation of our dream na collective responsibility, no be one man show. Oyibo go say all hands on deck. If you want build Nigeria, you wey dey bring her come back, say because of your godfather dey there, your godmother dey there, because you be lecturer, say you wan come change the figure. Remember say one day your pikin or your papa or your brother go dey one position, somebody go bring her come down. So let's do our best to make sure Nigeria to be great. So that thing wey dey teach people for class, for inside classroom, make sure so you carry am come election ground. Make sure you do your best, just like that woman for Abia State wey do the returning officer. Go see her everywhere, people dey celebrate her. So now so people sit down one.
Right, your last take on this one before we round up, before we enter.
Let's take on
This when I ask political interest, whether the lecturers when he enter, when he come for
as
returning
a
officer, whether political interest no dey.
Why not? They don't be human being. 8 months not a snap for us, and they not paid them that 8 months.
No, we know they look this.
No, listen. Now political undertone. What is political undertone? Not be beggar, not be bogri. You don't ever see any professor who say, "Don't pay me. I want to work diligently." I mean, they work diligently for INEC matter. Then they pay them. Another thing, after whether pay the INEC pay them or not, they are human beings. They want to continue. They want to continue as lecturers. Their time to retire never reach, and they are close to most of these politicians, and their names they the payroll of these politicians. Let's forget about the remove sentiment. The one where most of the professors can't do for Edo State for this last House of Assembly election, I lost confidence in all the professors.
Okay, just enter the National Assembly election as we round up. The Edo State National Assembly, just state election. Just enter right now.
Okay.
What happened
for Ovia Southwest for Igobazua during collation? The protest what they do for the other one call every other area. Let me just cite that local government. One Professor Moruyi, now telephone he receive for all when he stop collation till now. Where did be report for them? Because when there is crisis, you write report back to INEC office. You must write. What he say is Ovia Southwest do them. What he say he observe for that place. After a strict call, and at the end of the day, they not finish collation, then their election come dey pending. To declare person winner come become problem. Ego local government, the woman they shake that day, the video still they trend.
They shake.
NTA mic, and never they give them a hole. That's why they shake. They even tell us say, are you declaring the result inconclusive or what? Now waiting people they tell us they talk. Now professor for Uniben, big disgrace. If you not the political motivated and another tune, waiting concern shaking hand for collation result. You'll be both to hold the mic and say, this election, a particular area there was no election, or there was election malpractice or over voting or distorted by hoodlums. You make pronouncement, but because some Ogri don't enter system, that's why you call it shake up and now she cancelled the election for that area. So majority of the disappointers, and there is political undertone. If they say na lie, and I know say from after everything, majority of the professors shame go dey catch them, they go public. If they ever see some of us, they go dey shame, because people go woo them. They go follow them, they go insult them. Police now they follow them, and they never ever reach to the carry police follow body. No talk say you use police to intimidate anybody. If someone like Omori you walk out for street, any go back who are youth here, he go insult them. Except he waiting he do, he take a favor some. Now he go make them no insult them. They go boo anywhere when he go, because he don't disgrace that reputation, that integrity of being a professor. Now book he reach there. He pass. Now Senate they approve their their position, yes or no?
Yes.
Now Senate, that school authority, they approve them. Get a school before you become a doctor, become a professor, and they don't disclose their empire. So if money not follow, politicians not involved, you think say they go they take decision for rec or EO? They don't fit now. EO sit down because some of the EOs now they bring the business come because they say observe, assist.
Sorry, not be business.
Oh, they're waiting.
Na electoral process.
No, not be good one.
No use the word business.
No, listen. See, listen. Not be good electoral process, please. Anything where not good na business. Anything where you do, where favor you, where not favor others na business.
Almost if as we round up, at least you dey inside the election.
Yes.
No need to hide, and you contest under Uredu West.
Yes.
Constituency AAC.
Yeah.
And you did part of the election. You did inside the field.
Yes.
Now summarize the House of Assembly election. Edo State House of Assembly election.
Edo State House of Assembly election. You know that day we reached center, INEC was present on ground. I was thinking the election is going to be free and fair. Then suddenly, the Ghana must go. The transfer. They started buying and selling votes. In my presence, I called my agent. How far for primary school? Oga Omosifo. Now buy they buy our vote for here. I call Usi Primary School. They say na even party that they do for Usi Primary School say na buy that they buy our vote for here. They were buying it, they were selling it, people were making money. People were making money. The last House of Assembly election, it was a daytime robbery they gave to Omosifo.
Disgrace.
Daytime robbery, they robbed me. They robbed me of victory. Person will not campaign. Person will not print poster. Person will not print anything, not go advert. I was all the radio station, almost people was there campaigning. Even from I was using my barefoot. For the 6th word, I work all of them. Behind my campaign team. Finally, they now gave it to somebody. Because we know say the power broker was going around with two political parties. Some of the political big whip, they were monitoring the two political parties. If you vote for the two, now their own. That is the truth. That's exactly what happened. If you vote for this, just be like person will get 2 shops. You get one for Ring Road, you get one for Bubai. Anywhere where you for buy mango, nine pocket the profit could go. Now what did they do that day? They dropped me. It was a clear case of daytime robbery. For the assessments of the election, for House of Assembly election, there was never election. It was bought by the power that be. People will get money where they are oppressors. Even some area, they will tell you say, if you don't vote for this particular candidate, go house. If you don't vote for this particular party, go house. Some place we hear say they do accreditation, they don't give me their vote, they go to printer. We are already going court. I've told my legal team to prepare a case to go to court because we are going to do forensic analysis to check whether now one person to print all the ballot. Is that supposed to? That's what it's supposed to be. Election supposed to be people will come up with their free will, without intimidation, without harassment, without inducement for money to give them say yes, I want go do vote for my right person. Whereby because say you are this, you are that, you are the power broker in the society, you have the money, you have the resources. Even before the election, all my posters give people money to tear my poster. Now say this party na new party. Almost if they contact other AAC. This party is a brand new party. We are trying to take the party up. Are you people scared of this party? Why did you give people money to remove my poster in Oredo West? Is that has to conduct election? This election, you now see now, they also swear they're in. You now see waiting now the outcome. Because if you sow a bad seed, if it germinate, what you want bring, you now see the result. Whether it will be a real House of Assembly we will get. So for me, the election, if I have opportunity to talk to Mahmoud Yakubu, this election for Edo State made a reconductor because it was all bought by the power that be. Election never ever hold because all of them now they pay for all of the thing buyer. Because two people, one person was feeding two political party. Any party where you vote for the two of them, now their person ain't there.
Okay. Lastly, before we run out, I call you to make it talk. I want to make you answer before we run out. We don't almost exceed our time.
I bet wait. Who win for your constituency?
The person wey dey give dey say
No, who win?
na Labour Party na win.
Okay, Labour Party.
Yes.
Win.
And that Labour Party, my brother, like wetin I talk just you know say because una radio with it, one person he put 2 leg agada for the 2 side. If you give this side, na him get her. If you give that side, na him get her. We know.
Talk am. If you talk am, we will continue. Talk am. If you not talk am, we will end this program now. Talk the person.
You know the name.
No, I don't know. They be journalists.
When we get them, we will tell the people.
Okay.
Put agada
My
for
contribution before we run out. Now, according to what he talk, he say one person they enjoy for the 2 side. He will spoon for left and right. But the house now, we see say the last house when they come as 24/24. Now, and the house not come complete 24/20. It not complete again. You even know the story. I don't need to explain the story. Now, according to I say now political tattoo now, so people get interest and they can't do. But the house now, 3 parties they did the house now.
Well, after on the 15th of April, now I get statement to make. But for the now, with the numbers of APC where they ground, numbers of PDP where they ground, and numbers of Labour where they ground, I believe say competition within the house. If a particular group of people not colonize the other party to join them.
Okay now.
So waiting with the talk now be say, with the challenge where they, and with the way people take come out, come vote for, especially that Labour Party, we not get leg and hand for ground. Can't even get, they don't get 1 now. Then they struggle for 2 to make 3 for the house. So I believe if they reach there, make them not go connect with other political party. Make them maintain their name. Because a challenge. If the present government they do well, join the present government to continue. But if the present government not they do well, they not they try at all. Join the group where they will challenge the government to improve before they come out. Join them to work well. Be the voice of the common man in the streets. What did I talk? What did I give that one?
And we sign out with this last question for both of you. As the answer, you answer.
Yes.
Oga Mosifo, you sure say what happened for the last 4 years? I use 4 years.
Yes.
Because okay, go switch 4 years, so permit me to use 4 years.
Yes.
When they say they inaugurate some people for night, when some say they wear nika, some say they wake there for sleep.
Yes.
And we know the kitty kata kata where they the house.
Yes.
No waiting that they hide.
Yes.
Now waiting they open to the public.
Oh, yes.
Say now half house now they get.
Yes.
Some people say no complete half. So there's some people calling a WhatsApp house.
South was
Yeah.
7.5.
So you should say the same thing no go happen for this present house.
Yes, almost if everybody knows almost if on a local man we put a year for grant. From waiting I don't the hear and waiting I don't the follow, and as a candidate I don't the see him. It's already there.
See, does he wake some people in the night?
My brother, you see now, not be here with it. Now here with it. This thing where I talk here, after like 3 months when they don't enter, I go come now invite me come and come tell the people say make una the follow, make una open una eye. The thing wey happen before, if case not even taken, it go even worse past that one. If the case not taken, so make everybody wey be say INEC don already declare for House of Assembly. I celebrate una, no problem. But make una put una eye, make una shine una eye, because office of the speaker and the wetin they call am, the big office wey dey for inside the House of Assembly, they go fight put o. You know say one side be like say get 10, one side get 8 abi I don't know what it be. So they go try to fight for that leadership, and at that leadership na e go cause problem. Who wan be the speaker, which side wan make bring the speaker, na e go cause trouble. And I know say they already lobbying among themselves, they already lobby. You go see am immediately they enter the side wey small before you come turn to 2 or 3. So na so I talk arrange when time come, all of us go see how e dey play out.
All right, Oga Adusa, ask this question then. You suppose give credit to this house because they don't go 4 years, no impeachment or speaker. You know the story. I don't need to tell you the story how they impeach speaker before when Ring Road go become war. But this house now don't run for 3 years and might say 9 months or a year there, but 9 months going to 4 years, or there years going to 4 years, or 3 years and 10 months. No impeachment of speaker. Now you merge the two, then we sign out with hope we no get that issue when we get again.
I no get wetin I wan talk. The only word wey I get to talk now be say make dem pack their load by May 29th, make dem dey go. Make the new ones make dem come. By then I will get wetin I will talk.
All right, now here we match break. Next week we'll come here. We can look inside Nigeria and we'll look Edo improper. Now Edo we want to look fully next week. And before we go, more just greet country people before we go.
My better people for house now, me and our brother, my country brother, almost for one I know as radio man. I greet you this morning. God bless you. That more continue to do good thing for our Nigeria. Building the nation of our dream. They say a collective responsibility. Any position where you did, try as much as possible to do your best for your fatherland. Thank you, my good morning.
And more here from your end.
I greet you, my people. We will meet again. My name still remains Nusa.
All right, my country people. Now, me see they talk if Nanya or Kweze. We don't sign out for this program. You go join us again next week as we'll look inside Nigeria and we'll come look Edo improper. And we hope to get almost for again, no matter a busy schedule. I'm Oga Deye, Oga Nusa. We don't sign out on a good morning.